welcome to Be Fair. It's two people in the middle of their sixth lockdown in Melbourne decided we'd just talk about whatever, anything, anytime. So that's pretty much it, right?
I think
Two
so.
cousins grew up 5 streets away from each other for 20 odd years. And then we thought what any self-respecting 20-year-old would do is start a podcast or something. So, anything, any topic at all. So, I mean, this was your idea pretty much, wasn't it? Wanted to do it?
I'm wanting to do a podcast in general, just because I think everyone's doing a podcast. And I'm like, I could do a podcast.
Yeah. But this was a while ago. Like, a lot of people don't know. We've been trying... Well, you've been thinking about this for years before, probably, right?
Yeah. But I just have these periods of hyperfixation and then it just disappears. So it comes and goes, and then you were actually someone that said, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, I think we used to, for people in lockdown would know, we used to go for walks. That's all you can do because we live close. I think you mentioned it 2 months ago now?
Probably
more longer than that.
Yeah,
I think it's
more
before our birthdays, maybe 2-3 months.
I think I was just kind of delaying it. I don't know.
No, then we had another lockdown.
Yeah.
And that screwed us up. Yeah, it's actually going to be 4 or 5 months. And then I was like, it sounds good, because I wanted to do, I like writing. So I thought talking would be easier. And we meet, often.
Yeah.
In lockdown. Not too much, but we got different views, some similar views, so we thought.
Well, to be fair...
Nice. Yeah, that's a name.
Nah, but I mean, we have... I don't know your views completely. You said, we're cousins and we live 5 streets away or whatever.
Yeah, that's true.
We only ever really talk about, sports or this or that. We don't really get into it, so...
That's true. I think recently we started... And recently, I mean, a few years. Maybe a couple of things, personal things. But yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so I think this is...
It's a good learning for both of us.
I think, when you were saying, what do you want to do this for? We'll have to talk about it or whatever else. But sitting, thinking about it, I think just to do it and just have a yarn and just kind of, just have a chat.
Just start. Exactly,
you say.
It's a good, way to meet up, have a chat. We picked a pretty quiet area. Ish.
Hopefully, the sounds of the cars don't...
No, that's why you want ambience, mate. You want people to feel like they're part of it.
They
could be living right there.
Yeah, they're in the back seat.
Yeah, fuck, that'd be terrifying. So yeah.
Cool. So then do we start with
anything? What's been on your mind? Do you see the protest today? Do you want to talk about that, or do you want to brush that aside? Talk about something else?
Yeah, let's
brush that aside.
Brush that one aside. I did see it, but
I mean, you mentioned on the walk a couple of things you were thinking about, talking about.
Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of things we can talk about and, get into, but I guess as a starter, where do we start off with?
Well, we could start with us.
Yeah, okay.
We could start with...
I'll let you go first then.
Oh, okay. You
start
mean
with us?
Personal story?
Just a little summary of what's happening, who you are,
Yeah, that's good.
What your USP is.
Yeah, funny. That's good. I told him that. Unique selling point. I've grown up in Melbourne. Parents born in India, so pretty standard brown story. School, we were in primary school together, and then after primary school we kind of went different high schools, and from then it's been separate, pretty much, right?
Trajectories, yeah.
Separate, different unis as well. Very different choices career as well. I think I would say. I'm ambitions marketing and advertising and that, and you're probably complete opposite.
I don't even know what
yours is.
Yeah, anymore.
Oh, that's good, deep.
Well, that's what I was saying when we were walking the other day, that I'm just at a point, a turning point. I used to say a midlife existential crisis, but
quarter life crisis.
But I think it's put a positive spin to it. I don't think it's a crisis. I think I'm just unpacking some layers and learning more and being what do I actually want? What's the goals?
Interesting.
Yeah.
So then you're figuring that out now.
Well,
over the year. Or?
Yeah. Well, I think what I figured out is that you don't need to figure it out.
Yeah. That's
good. That's my just do what you want in the moment. Don't think about it too much, and then just
Hence this.
and then just that's what it is. Like, it's fine.
Is that because you've had like a structured or like one goal in your mind since maybe uni or something? That you're like, I'm doing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing this, and you did obviously further uni studies, and then now it's just like, well,
Kinda.
got to a point. Yeah,
Kinda.
I think that would.
Yeah, definitely on that trajectory, and then obviously
Yeah, I mean,
things kind of,
don't have to go into all of it.
No, of
but
course.
Yeah, I know. Like,
That'll be a separate.
yeah, that'll be a 3-hour one. We'll get tissues.
Like,
It's all good. Mate, don't worry
But-
about it.
No,
It's a good point that you raised. You don't have to figure it out.
I think that's like, I was talking to my mate about it this morning, actually. We were going for a walk, and I'm like,
Oh, betrayal.
well, no, because we were going to...
I'm a bastard.
No, but look, it's... We always have these chats, me and my mate, like, just about life and society and, like, you know, how things should be structured and how things work. And I was saying this morning, I'm like, I think life's just complex, and I don't think there's an answer. I think we're doing our best to figure it out as a collective. And, you know, that's why I guess there's so many different people having different opinions, but I don't think there is any sort of kind of, this is what you should do, or this is how it should be.
I think that's a good point, especially with, I think, our households. I'm
In
not
what
putting
sense?
blame on that house. I'm just saying, like, you have a very, I don't know why with Brown house. Maybe it's more like, this is what you're gonna do. This is what everyone does. Look at your older cousin. Oh yeah. And then you're the one who's like, maybe us two brothers are like, oh, hang on, that's not really what.
Well, I think it's
I think
hard
it should be.
because we're here now, and I think we have a different perspective and a different understanding of, you know, breaking out of that little
stereotype.
Yeah.
You say? I mean, it's not a bad stereotype. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's bad. I mean, I know you have.
I mean,
some. It's different. Like, you come from overseas. You want your kids to do well.
I think what it is, though, I think my only issue is that I think it's kind of like without critical thinking, brown elders, I think, just kind of be like, this is just the way it is, without actually stopping to think about why is it like this and what does this mean.
Effect.
You know, it's more just like, this is good, this is bad, and this is what it should be, but there's no actual why. Where did that come from? Who told you that? Why did they tell you that?
Yeah, obviously.
What's the structure?
That's not in there. I think most of them, parents, by the way, we're talking. Most of them are like that, which you can. I think my parents are probably because of what I'm doing, what's happened with my like life stuff. They've probably been like, oh no, there are other things maybe. But you know what you mean. That whole, like, even they're grown up with that. Like, this is what you do. I mean, they're an instance, like, you finish uni, you go commerce or engineering, and then marriage straight away, and then kids.
Well,
and
even
stuff.
like small things are just like day to day. It's like, you know, whether it's like little things that you do, rituals for certain days or festivals, and you know, you kind of ask, and like, it's like, you know, why is this? What's happening here? And there's no real answer. It's kind of like, oh, that's just what you're supposed to do.
That's funny because we actually had to talk to my parents, me and my sister, like last week about this very thing. Like, why are you doing it?
And there was no answer, was there?
Well,
or was
from one side they didn't know. The other side they were like, yeah, this is the reason. Because they've done research into it. I'm not going to name who is.
Yeah, right.
But one of them was just like, oh no, there is a fool. Like, one of them was like you said, no, this is how I've been doing it because my mum did it and her mum did it. But no, he was like, no, this is what you do. There's a reason. It's in this part of the book.
But see, the book. So what I've been doing recently is trying to understand our people more, understand, you know, Hinduism and India, and just trying to decolonize myself and get away from what I've been, you know, being and masking, I guess, and trying to understand a bit more. And having read a little bit more in terms of, you know, Hinduism and the Mahabharata and everything like that, I don't even think parents and stuff know the nuances and specifics of it all. Like,
no, a lot of them wouldn't.
Like, you know, I think there's like 7 or 8 ways. Just this stuck in my head, but there's 7 or 8 ways in Hinduism that, you know, a marriage is officiated and like official, and you know, 1 and 2 of them are like abducting the woman, and if you abduct her, she's your wife. And then there's another one where if you know, like the Rakshasa wedding, it's like if you violate the woman, then she's your wife. Like and that's still part of, I guess, the listed stuff. And so I don't think people appreciate,
Gee, I didn't know that.
No, look, and don't quote me either. But
no, I am going to quote you.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm going to quote
you.
Wait, so, yeah, okay. Ah, right. So you're saying, like, you actually look into it.
Yeah, it's just, I think there's even, like, ones where, like, girls can be married for, a ritual for the father, or a girl can be, like, sold for, like, a favor or something. So it's...
Yeah, but that's what marriages started off, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I'm saying, at what point do we decide, let's ignore that, but we'll pick and choose and what we want? And...
That's the thing. That's another topic that we're, like, talking about. It's like, can you pick and choose while being in that same... I'll talk about religion now. In that religion.
God.
It's what I want to start off with.
Yeah.
But... Can you? I don't...
I think most people do, though, don't they?
Of course they do. I mean,
like,
it's very...
irrespective of religion. But...
It's very... the people you find who are adhering to every single point of the book, like whatever religion, very, very few.
Yeah, and they're the ones I think people are like,
scared of.
Religious fanatics not
the extremism, the religious fanatics.
Yeah.
Because they like, oh no, you have this and you have to do this and this.
But yeah.
So like, you would say that both of me and you probably pick and choose, because we don't know. I mean, you obviously have studied quite a bit.
In terms of pick and choosing what?
No, like in the religion.
Oh, I mean, I don't think, at least for me, I'm not picking and choosing, because I don't think I am very religious. I'm trying to be. I'm not trying to be. I just want to learn more about it. I just feel that...
It's because you've had it for your whole life without knowing why, right?
Well, more just... Not really. I've always been, like, not following the Hinduism stuff. Like, I've never actually...
I feel like you are more than me.
Well, there you go. I guess you're even worse then.
Yeah, I mean, you know about me. I eat meat.
Oh, I mean, that, yeah, I guess that's...
bad, especially that one type where you're not meant to. Drinking, it's a bit hard. I'm not sure it's in the actual...
But that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't think so.
But if someone asked me, like, what religion you say Hindu, but are you strong practicing? It's like, God, no. Otherwise, that would be like...
Yeah, but I think, isn't
very different.
The meat one, I think that's more the locality. I think that's like a Gujarat thing.
No, it was more like, what's with sacred cows, right?
The cows only, but I think
it's only the cows.
Hindus, have like other meats and stuff.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
No, I said meat. I didn't want to offend any fucking religious fanatic going, honey beef.
That's to say, there's religious fanatics going to watch this, or
mate,
anyone's going to watch this.
No more than 2 people are going to watch this.
That's me and you.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm going to upload the fucking thing, so it'll just be one of you.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I just see clips as well on the microphone as well, so it's going to be a bloody... Just anyway, we'll see how we go.
Yeah, I hope it sounds good.
Yeah, look. I think when I get super excited and laughing loud, it's just clipping like crazy. But we'll see.
Okay. That's all right. It's a trial.
Yeah, look,
we'll
whatever.
We got a curfew. We've got nothing else to do after 9 p.m. I'll look at it, edit it.
It's fine.
No, it's a fucking good point.
I never know what we're talking about.
Well, the Hinduism thing.
Oh, yeah. No, I want to learn more about it, though.
Absolutely.
Just because I feel like, I guess all religions, but Hinduism in specific, like, Vedic teachings are so old and still, ongoing today, but more about someone's well-being and their mind, body, like, yoga practices and stuff. And I feel like they were obviously onto something that I'd like to learn about.
Okay.
I haven't got there yet.
Yeah?
No. But
how long have you been, like, delving into it?
In and out.
Over just like a period of time?
Well, yeah, just like the podcast stuff. Like, I'm very much, I'll be really fixated on something and then...
Yeah, what's that word you use?
Hyperfixated? Yeah, but just, for like a good month or two and then it'll just disappear onto something else. And then it might come back, it might not.
No, but I think if you talk to your parents about that, maybe you'll get like some
They don't know what the hell they're talking about. That's what I'm saying. I mean, they do, but they don't.
Yeah. Is it more just like, just because we did it just because... because we're told to. Right?
Yeah, ish. Ish.
Well, then, yeah, that's kind of... I mean, I'm sure there's people you can talk to, like actual pundits, maybe.
Like gurus or somewhere.
Yeah, go to that temple in that suburb and when we get over the K limit, you can actually probably talk to them.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a good point. I think a lot of people pick and choose, but you're right. In terms of religious, I don't think I'm very religious. I know there's like something up there, all around. I don't know where, but yeah, I don't like all the festivals we have. Hindus, so many, and then our particular subset or my like family, you're in a specific part where they have their own like festivals. So it's like every week there's probably something.
But I feel like in different things, you're more detached or further out, but in other things, I feel like you're much more involved. Like,
do explain. I think you're right there.
I don't know what the
But
one
explain
is.
for the viewer.
The
Viewers.
When you do Gurba, but the actual day of it.
Yeah, you mean the dance?
Yeah, but the festival of it. But in that dancing, I feel like you'll participate and
Oh, yeah,
enjoy.
that's because I love dancing.
Right.
That's not
Okay,
like,
that's separate. Okay.
I mean, I used to, 21. I was fucking on a little stage at 3 a.m. at a club. I mean, could have been any song playing.
Oh, right.
And I was clubbing. Like it could have been. It wasn't a cover or anything. No.
Right.
I just love dancing. Yeah, I think that's more
That's
like
probably a bad example, hey?
what my one.
No, me just saying that's
What
the Gurba and you dancing, because that's not even religious, is it? That's just like
that's the thing.
Event, yeah.
No, but dancing. Like if like we had, was it last week that Ganpati thing? Yeah. Last year I made the full like Ganpati model out of like clay and stuff. It was really crap, but I really got into it last year. I think over the past 2 years I've gotten more into learning, not a lot, but a little bit more, just because of lockdown.
Yeah.
Genuinely just being like, oh, I'm actually home for a lot of these events where usually if it's on a weekend
I'm all for it. And that's what I was telling you ages ago when we, I guess, started talking about doing this, about, reclaiming a lot of our practices and decolonizing ourselves and discussing things of that nature.
And what do you mean by decolonize?
Well, I think...
Want some water?
No, I'm alright.
Fucking joking.
No, I just think growing up here, like you mentioned, being brown, but growing up here, that...
Yeah, you have the same story.
Yeah, but some things, I guess, are not quote-unquote cool or weird or this or that, and you kind of try and assimilate in a way that, I'm Australian. Like, where am I from? I'm from India, but I'm Australian. And I think through that, you kind of push away a lot of your culture and your, background. And
that's true, especially during school years.
Yeah, and
you want
now
to fit in, but now it's
exactly now white people are like we talked about, doing yoga and drinking turmeric lattes and this and that.
$4.50 for turmeric. Listen, wherever the camera is, go to an Indian store. Idiots. Anyway, but you're right. We bring a mutia or some tepla in primary school. We get laughed at.
Well, that's not. But
now it's like.
Yeah, but it's not about that. I guess it's more just for us to just reclaim it in a sense of, this is our culture and heritage, and let's be advocates and learn more about it. And
so that's what you mean by reclaiming.
Yeah, but as opposed to just letting white people take hold of it and kind of do their own thing.
So which is what they do
which
very
they have for everything.
Yeah, that's what with
everything
everything
white people get a hold of.
It's huge. But it's mainstream. But it's also kind of good because it pushes, like, obviously for the kids growing up now who are like us, they have no problems, probably minor problems. But compared to us, it'd be very different.
Yeah, I guess.
So in that way, it's good because, like you said, you said you push away a lot of your, when you're trying to fit in school, you push a lot away. Maybe a lot of white kids are going to school now learning, oh no, there's a lot of actually other things in there. I mean, do you guys have culture?
That's the issue, right? Because imagine little Johnny or whatever his name
Johnny.
is. Yeah, little Kim,
Johnny's good.
Kim and Johnny at school, they do their weekly mindfulness class and yoga class and, do all that. Are they being taught that this is an Eastern thing and this is from this religion and this is their teachings? Or that is
no, because you can't talk about religion in school.
This is a breathing technique and do this and this yoga is great for your body. Namaste. It's not, it's like, it's not then, this is, let's be more accepting, this, that, the other. It's more, this is a white thing now, and this is how we do it. And I just think we need to reclaim our things.
But I think it is, like, they know it's from Eastern or from India, Asia kind of area, though, don't they? Because, like, where was it before? The Namaste, for example.
Well, that's what I'm. But that's
I didn't
what
go
I'm
to
saying.
yoga class,
They
but
don't.
they probably do that.
They don't like. Oh no, they do. And
Of course, no, they would. They do
Yeah.
that. But they know where it's from. Even when you walk into,
but
like,
they know
probably
where
have
it's
the
from. But they don't.
arti and everything.
They don't really. Do you know what I mean? It's just. It's for namesake.
But then, like you said, Johnny and Kim at school, you can't teach them about religion. Can you? Schools don't have that, right? We didn't learn about Christianity.
I'm not talking about religion, though. I'm talking more just the culture and the peoples.
Yeah, I think it's just more widely known now. I think it's like it's been a majority-wise been a good thing that this has all come about. Because like people are learning more. Like before, we'd have to like talk at school and like be like, "What's that yellowy thing? That's turmeric." Now they all.
Yeah, but that's because another white person's come along and told them about it, and now it's more accessible and okay because this white drink, a golden latte. They're like, this yoga's really great for like my hamstrings and my.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not a, and for example, yoga in itself, that's just one aspect of what yoga actually means.
Okay.
And the different aspects that are involved in yoga. But people, when they think of yoga, is like, the actual stretchy exercise breathing that you do.
Yeah. Okay.
Which I'm not even going to try and say the names, like hatha yoga or hatha yoga or whatever. But
okay.
I don't know. I just feel like we need to.
Well, then, what would you want? Like Johnny and Kim to know when they're taught about golden latte?
Well, no, just
that name completely gone.
I don't necessarily have a solution in the moment if you're just asking me now. But I think figuratively, we should storm the museums and take back all our jewels and take back all our historical monuments and put them back in India.
Okay.
And that doesn't change anything, but I think it's symbolic. Just like, when Kevin Rudd said sorry.
Yeah, okay.
It didn't change the history, didn't change the lived experiences of, Indigenous Australians at the moment, but it is a symbol of, we acknowledge what we did and,
So do you need ScoMo to acknowledge?
Well, not like ScoMo. I don't need ScoMo to do anything. I need him to leave office.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's not anything.
But
I got you.
Yeah.
I think I got you now.
I feel like I wish I had better memory because I feel like that went full circle and I could have really made a good point of where...
What do you mean?
I don't know. Why did I bring that up?
Are you self-analyzing yourself in videos? This is great.
No, but I'm just saying I think that was like a perfect round thing and... God. Why did I talk about reclaiming and decolonization?
No, you started.
Yeah, but what was that about?
What we just talked about, the Indian thing.
No,
what do you mean?
I don't even know.
It's the first day. We don't know what we're doing.
Yeah.
No, but that's... Okay, I think I see your point. I feel like...
I was reading that there's more, like, jewels and traditional artifacts.
Yeah.
From, like, Indian Mughal Raj and all that sort of stuff. In one house in Wales than there is in the whole of India now. Because the East India Tea Company. They kind of looted and stole and, I just, like, it doesn't mean much, but I just feel like it has trickle-down effects that as brown people...
I feel like it's lost. Like it's been taken over.
Yeah, but I think we have a responsibility to kind of,
educate.
At least, not educate, but just be vocal about, we're not okay with Bethany's doing yoga sessions and, claiming yoga and opening up 3 yoga franchises and, hiring all white skinny women and like, and saying namaste just as like what does that mean? What are you doing this for?
I think ironically they might know more why they're doing that than a lot of like uncles and aunties. Because they would have they would first get into yoga, right? Because they know what they would. I reckon the person who's starting it would have some sort of idea. Like that, who's that big Hollywood Bikram yoga guy? Who later turned out to be like alleged. Yeah. But he was like, he started the whole thing, and he's Indian or some sort of Asian descent. He would know. He would tell them while he's doing it what this is doing, why we're having this.
Sure.
But the people who are all like running the Bethany or whatever, she would know. why she started yoga.
You would hope so.
Yeah, that's the thing.
But I'm saying that's fine, and like uncles don't need to know anything about yoga. But I think,
but it's the people.
I think
like,
it's
trickle down.
us as a younger generation of brown people that are in the diaspora that we need to, and that's what I mean. Like, step up and kind of reclaim some of the stuff that, you know, or at least work with the Bethanies to kind of make sure that
I think that's
they're not appropriating, saying namaste or like using yoga mats that have or something on them, like just stepping on it and just little things that, why
it's not their fault.
Why are you wearing like those elephant pants and stuff? Like, for what? Why do you need to?
Mean those flappy ones?
Why do you need to do that? Like, I just don't understand.
Because they are, Well, yeah, that's a good point.
But
so
anyway,
either they know, or like you said, they don't know, but it fits in with the theme, right? We want to be authentic. There's
I'm a free spirit.
There's one
this
down
that.
this street. It's that way.
Yoga thing.
It's that way, yeah. And you can see all like the rugs and everything. Yeah. It's very Indian. Yeah. I'm going to an Indian running it.
I mean, yoga's like, and it's fine. Like, there's great health benefits and good for your mind, whatever. But like, call it like, I don't know.
But they do it so well.
Like based in, I don't know. I don't know what this rant's about either. But
oh right, no, I got you.
Yeah, I just feel like But yeah, I don't know what I was talking about.
No, we got 24 minutes. So we're fine. We understand what it's about. Yeah, that's.
We have got.
No, but we had like 3 minutes at the start, which is doing shit all.
How do you feel about it all? Because I remember when we were walking, you said you don't really mind, and even now you're saying it's kind of good in the sense that it's more.
Well, it turns out that it's like the Indian kind of culture is like it's everywhere. I think it's like taken over. Like even food, like people like they're. Back when we were in school, it might have been like, oh, stroganoff for dinner, and now it's like all curry night. Whereas that might not have been a thing a while ago. But it's like you said, the appropriation, they do it well. They did it for many other cultures as well, right? Like the what's that dance move, the dab thing? That wasn't started by white people.
No, that's different.
But isn't that the same?
How can you make a dab? Probably like that's new. You can't just. We're not talking about the dab. We're talking about like thousands of years of history that have been stolen and taken from us, and we've been kind of even to this day, like we have even in India, like the Fair and Lovely and this and that, like the effects of colonization and whiteness is still so.
Okay, you're like
I just mean
that is a topic.
But I'm just saying, there's so many like things that are still present in.
Of course, it's only been how old is India? Like since the freedom, 70 years.
Yeah.
8. Did I get that right?
I don't know.
47, 70 odd years. Yeah. So it's not a very old. You've got something pop up there.
Yeah.
Okay. All good. What was I saying?
Old India. It's only new. It's new.
Yeah, exactly. I lost my point because that message popped up.
And but I'm saying not just about us Indians and whatever. I think in general, like people of color and diaspora need to stand up to make sure that things are equitable. Especially I guess even if we take a step back, just India's new, but what about Indigenous Australians and Aboriginal people? That there's obviously still so many injustices happening, but we kind of blind eye.
We don't even talk about that genocide at school. It's not even called a genocide.
Exactly.
We have a day to celebrate it.
Exactly. So,
that's
and you can't expect white people to do anything about that. Like, there's obviously some white people that.
Yeah, it does sound more. It's like it does sound more powerful when it comes from one of them for some reason.
Which is the issue, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like the whole Me Too movement. When men started speaking, everyone was like,
"Was it?
Oh yeah."
I missed that.
Yeah, we're trying to offend as many people as we can. So.
Are we? I don't think we are.
No, we're trying as many offensive or scary topics as you want to see.
I guess we started on religion, so
we came like 5 minutes in. 5 minutes in, I talk about sport. No, that's what this is about. We're not going to talk about base level shit. We can do that on our own time. You got plenty of other podcasts for that.
That's why I kind of was hesitant about just starting a podcast in general.
Why is that?
Because I feel like there's people out there that can articulate the same things that probably already are articulating the same things.
Better than us.
And it's already out there. I don't know what it is right now, but I'm saying, there's different people that are, very intelligent and very articulate, and are
Of
probably
course.
saying the same things with bigger audiences that, that's why I'm kind of like, what are we going to add? What are we going to
Thank you.
talk
You don't
about?
talk about me that much, but I appreciate it.
No, I'm just,
No. But like, we talked about the start. Why have you started this? Because you wanted to do it. Yeah, so you wanted to do it. Like, we wanted to do it, so we did it. It's freedom.
Of course. I'm saying, but that was a big reason why I'm like, huh.
Oh, when you were like, I'm and ahhing.
Yeah, because I'm like, there's, what are we adding?
That's always a good question to ask. That's.
I don't know if you hear it. I don't know if the mic hears it, but like the stomach is like growling.
I heard it once when I opened the window. I heard it once. I don't know if you're hungry or you need a shit or something. But no, he's nervous.
I'm hungry, but that's fine.
Yeah, so am I. But I don't want to come like too full or anything. I don't know why. I'm not sweating though, so it's good. Not too nervous.
I'm not nervous because I feel like
we're just chatting.
We're talking as if this is a real thing, but like you said, whether or not it's going to reach anyone or what we're going to do with it, whether or not we even, we're just doing it for us. We're just having a yarn, just enjoying.
That's what we talked about in the walk. I think you were just like, oh, like you said before, there's better people out there, might not work. I'm just like, fuck, man, this thing I'm on for the past year, just do it for yourself.
Yeah, for sure.
It's selfish, but everyone's selfish. You got to be selfish, otherwise you're going to be trampled on your whole life. God, that's gone a bit too. I say that because I was like that before a lot. I would just be like, yeah, you do. No, I'm happy to help you out, whatever. Yeah, mate, the sun looking glorious on your face. Oh no, it's gone. There it is. It's good. Neck beard looking good.
Neck beard.
That shit's really touchy about it. It looks good. It looks good.
Okay, look at
Yeah, I fucked mine up because I shaved a bit off.
Like I remember when you actually had a beard. Like in those family events, sometimes like I get beard envy bad.
I can grow that again.
Look at that. That's
my girl's gonna be happy with it. I can keep going. She tried to give me a haircut a few weeks ago.
I gave Dad a haircut this morning.
Oh fuck! Really? How'd it go? A little bit easier on him, I reckon.
Yeah, he doesn't have much hair.
Yeah, that's right. Do you like it? He's looking in the mirror.
Yeah,
it feels good though. It does feel good.
It was a nice activity to do. Like it was fun.
Sweet.
Cutting his hair.
Yeah, sweet.
And then I have some like hair fibers and I put them on just as like as an after photo, and like he had all his hair was back and he was just like, who the hell is this? Like,
it's a good early birthday present. I know it's coming up.
Lordy Lord. So then what's our plan? Are we just going for like the 30-minute mark and then?
Well, look, a lot of this might be like, do you want me to edit it? Do you want to
So what we're doing in terms of editing? Are we like actually cutting and chopping, or are we just editing as like the start and the end? Like
yeah, I can have it. Like we can have a play around. Yeah. But like the start, like 3 minutes, we just talked about like nothing. We're trying to get everything set up until I started something.
For sure. Did we say the? Have we? Did we start with the name?
I think I said welcome to Be Fair. I think then you said it afterwards. And like, yeah, that's the name.
Yeah.
If not, welcome to Be Fair.
With a 2.
We'll leave. Okay, we'll keep that. Oh, we need a thumbnail as well. So look in the camera.
Oh, I think that when the sun was hitting us, like surely.
Okay, that's good. And I'm happy to keep going.
Yeah, I mean, because I remember you saying.
Did it sound good?
There's definitely a few clips.
Yeah, look, I saw it go.
Yeah, so I mean, there's definitely ways we can try and fix that.
That's alright.
I think if we do this next time, we'll just have to be completely low gain.
Okay.
And that way we can put it up higher after the fact.
Oh, okay.
So instead of it chipping and then, we can just make it, Gotcha. But anyway, we can figure it out.
Gotcha.
Worst case, this is a test run. And then
yeah. 30 minutes of our lives. What's a big deal? It's nothing.
We'd be having a walk and having a chat anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, it looks beautiful outside. You can't see this viewer, 1 viewer, 2 viewers. It's just wonderful. The sun's about to set.
Funny.
Huh?
1 viewer, 2 viewers.
No one's going to listen to this.
That being said, though, like...
They're going to push us down, YouTube.
Sorry, keep going. No, I was going to... God,
I heard that one. I heard that one.
My stomach.
Dude, I don't have any food.
No, that's my...
Nervous?
No, that's my... I can't burp.
What do you mean you can't burp?
I can't burp.
You never burped in your life?
I don't burp. So what happens is the bubbles or whatever, they come up, but then they stop at my throat.
How the fuck? Actually,
So they like make a noise. It's like a and it stops.
so you've never burped?
Sometimes it just comes out like little baby ones, like. But I can't. It's not something I enjoy. Like it's so uncomfortable.
Really?
Yeah. It's like a thing. I can't remember what it's called. It's like RCPD or R something. There's like an actual thing, and you can get like Botox in your throat to like help the air actually pass through.
Oh, so you must have like.
Yeah, I don't know what's
That's
going
the
on.
first time I've ever heard of someone not being able to burp.
There's plenty of us out there apparently, according to like Reddit forums.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe they're watching.
True.
Far
That's all we'll
out.
market it.
I'm
We'll
a
be
fellow non-burper. Wow. I want to so much. I want to talk about
If
no,
you
no.
rewatch
Sorry, that's too
this
loud.
or
I realised
re-listen,
it's gone.
I think there'll be a few times you'll actually hear it kind of coming out. as well.
Really? I heard it twice on my
And
side.
if we like sync it, you'll probably see like it coming in me.
I would
kind of
say-
like trying to stop myself and just.
If you're listening, if you want to, then why wouldn't you? Don't put headphones, I reckon, because there's a couple of times it's gone. Vroom. I reckon it's gonna be really loud.
No, look, I'm sure we could fix it.
If anyone's lasted this long, then fair enough. Like it, that helps. What do you
Realistically, though, I feel like
comment?
we're probably not gonna have any viewers at all.
Mate, okay, I'll say
Like
this.
0.
I had a channel like a month ago. I made 2 videos. Fucking dog shit quality. Didn't use this mic. You can't see it. On my like iPad, and I had like 40 viewers for each video. So there's always gonna be random people.
Yeah, but I
bots.
mean, yeah, I think it's more just us sticking to it, and then
I think
eventually,
you'll get more because if you share it to your friends, they'll watch it, or they'll start to watch it, and then they'll go, and then they'll switch, or they'll like, oh, that's interesting.
I don't know if friends are the best place to start.
You're scared of the
Well, not scared of the thing, but it's kind of like the
comment.
good friends that I would share it to, or like talk to about, like, hey, have a listen to this.
Yeah.
I can't imagine them finding it interesting because it's just conversations that we have, and just you know, anyway, it's not like.
But the thing is, they're your friends, so they'll be like, "Oh, cool," and they'll watch maybe a bit of it.
yeah, that's what I mean. But it's
Good
I
friends.
can't. Yeah, I can't imagine.
No, I mean, if you want to really, we just share this on like a place that's like, not subtle curry-ish, but like some place where they're like, oh, we need like content of brown people talking about culture and what are we talking about? Fucking everything today.
Well, that's
Religion.
We said our USP is
Did we mention that?
I think I mentioned that. What's your USP? Like, tell me your life story or something.
Oh, that's how it started.
But we don't really have a like. What are we going to be talking
Like a
about?
tagline?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll put in like a title, episode 1. That's it. I'll just write episode 1. Pilot. What do you reckon?
Yeah. What as what? Like, are we?
Video, do we keep going?
Yeah. I mean, are we? Is there? How do we? Do we? Just press stop.
Oh, you want to end? No.
No, I'm just like, what do you mean? Like,
Well, I'm saying if we want to end it, we can do like a proper sign off. We're gonna edit so much. Edit so much of this shit.
how are we gonna edit? So, are we gonna have a cuts? Do you reckon?
Oh, I think you might have to.
Do you reckon?
If it looks crap, then I'll just leave it.
Mm.
But it's so long though. It's 40 minus the first 3.
Yeah, it's pretty long.
It is long.
Yeah.
We've gone too long.
And we're just like really random.
Yeah, if anything, we're probably not going to use as
we're
long
like
of this.
a few minutes of us actually talking. But
What I can do is maybe cut out a lot of. Maybe just leave like one bit in, but we'll see. I'm happy to let it go, but it's long.
it is long.
I'm sure there's people out there who'll keep it on while they're like studying. Good, tones.
I'll also do some cuts and put it on TikTok. We'll have like a
the one
TikTok thing.
Yeah. Does that work? Does that?
I don't
get
know,
it-
but TikTok's good.
Is it? Though? Is it TikTok? Is it really good?
I think everyone says that until they get TikTok.
No, I would never.
That's what I'm saying. But then you get TikTok and you'll be like, where did the last 2 years of my life go?
It's too, fuck, is it that? No, it's too old for me. TikTok.
Anyway, but I think that'll be good.
Yeah.
Have a little,
Mhm.
we'll find like a very awkward or funny moment and just put it on TikTok and.
The burping.
Can you relate? Do you purpose on?
There'll be a bunch of seals
God.
going.
Every time I fucking laugh, it's just like.
Yeah, and I think I'm worse because I like.
Yeah, that's alright.
All right, so
Cool. So
if you made it this far, thank you.
remember to press the bell.